So Liam has a test tomorrow and he got stuck on this question. Yes, that's solving for the angle between 0 and 2 pi, but also you have to use an identity. So it's a bit of a tougher question than the norm. So here for all grade 12 students, and Liam, of course. So I'm just gonna show you how to do this. Okay. So we must know our special angle triangles. Also, we must know the double angle identity for sine 2x to be able to do this question. And we're gonna resort to all students take calculus 0 pi 2 pi. Also there's pi over 2 here, and there's 3 pi over 2, which in these kind of questions we don't resort to the pi over 2 and the 3 pi over 2 because the reference angle is always with the x-axis and not with the y-axis. Okay. So here the first thing I think I have to do is divide both sides by 2. So I'm gonna take the 4 sine x cos x equals root 3 and divide both sides by 2. Now we have 2 sine x cos x equals root 3 over 2. Now we said 2 sine x cos x is the double angle identity, so I'm gonna change this into sine 2x equals root 3 over 2. Now, since the sign is positive ratio right here, then I'm in the first quadrant and the second quadrant. All of them are positive here and only the sign is positive here. So therefore, both of my terminal arms have to be here. Yeah. And the next thing is to find out what's the angle that has a root 3 over 2 as a sine ratio. So if we look at the 60 right here, the sine of 60 is root 3 over 2. So 60 is the angle. But since we have to answer in between 0 and 2 pi, then my angle has to be in radians. So my reference angle here is pi over 3. And my reference angle here is pi over 3. Of course, you know, we're always measuring from the 0. So this is my first angle. And the second one is going to be this. So the first angle, and of course, my angle here is 2x and not x. Here it's not x, it's 2x. So we have to say 2x equals pi over 3 for the first answer. And then the second answer is 2x equals, from here to here is basically you go all the way to pi, take away pi over 3. So if we go 2 pi, take away pi over 3, 2 pi is the same as 6 pi over 3. So 6 pi over 3 minus pi over 3 gives me 5 pi over 3. Of course, we're supposed to solve for x and not 2x. So therefore, we're going to write x here equals pi over 6. And if you wonder how I got here so fast, all I needed to do is just cross multiply the 2 to the bottom. And that's, some of the students don't know how to do that. But when you have something like this equals a fraction, you could cross multiply the 2 to the bottom. So you get pi over 6. And the same thing here, you're going to get x equals, you cross the 2 to the bottom right here. Sorry, that's 5 pi over 3 here. So if you cross the 2 to the 3 here, you get 5 pi over 6. So this is my first answer. And this is my second answer. But the thing with these kind of questions, because of the 2 here, the number of solutions is going to double. So you're going to have 4 solutions, not 2 solutions. And if you want to see why, if you remember how the sine graph looks like, sine graph usually has a period of 2 pi. So that's pi, that's 2 pi. So usually it is like this. But the thing with this here, sine 2x, then the period becomes pi because the period is always 2 pi over b and b is 2 here. So we're going to have a period that's different. So the period for sine 2x is going to be a pi. So you're going to get this full wave between 0 and pi, and then you're going to get another wave here. And therefore, if you look at root 3 over 2, which is somewhere around here, because that's a 1, so let's say somewhere around here. If you draw a straight line through that, then you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 answers. The first 2 answers, the pi over 6 and the 5 pi over 6, is these 2 right here. Now, how do you find x3 and x4? x3 would be the pi over 6, and you have to add the period, and the period of the sine to x is pi, so you have to add a pi to this, and that's basically pi over 6 plus 6 pi over 6. We're going to get 7 pi over 6, and x4 is going to be the 5 pi over 6, and you add the period pi to this, and pi is 6 pi over 6 plus 5 pi over 6. Then 5 plus 6 is 11 pi over 6, and that's my x4, and that's my x3. So the 4 answers are this, 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 and this. So these are the 4 answers that are shown here. But of course, we have to do them using this long method, because you have to answer this question in exact values. So you're not able to use decimals or anything like that. And that's how it is. So hopefully, Liam, that will help you in tomorrow's test. And if it does, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you do. And that's for all of you grade 12 students. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time, bye-bye.